CoastLife fans, it is one of my favorite places to be on all of Delmarva. We are here at the Milton Theatre, and we have Fred Munster with the Milton Theatre. Fred, we have a million things coming towards the fans this month, but a lot of tribute bands. Why is that such a big deal, and why does it get the people coming out?
Tributes have been so huge over the past years. It's kind of a phenomenon that's been going on across the country. And to me, it's theater. I grew up as a theater kid, so to me, tribute bands are just theater. There's kind of different levels of tribute bands. There's the bands that do the songs, kind of like cover style, but then there's bands that like do the band and do the song. So they pick the heyday, the time they were the biggest, and they look like them, they sound like them, they'll do the way they would do their live shows. And I think that people just want to go back to a point in time and see that and kind of relive those experiences.
Now, coming up, we got a lot of them coming in. Is there anyone that you're looking at that looks like it's already selling out, or anyone that you're looking at that you're particularly excited about?
So a lot of ones that sell big right now are 80s. Tribute bands. I don't know why. I think that's the age group that a lot of them aren't playing anymore, so that's first the reason why. Not around anymore, not playing anymore. But we have bands like, the one band I think about is our Van Halen tribute band. And I was a huge, and still am a huge Van Halen fan, saw them so many times live. And these guys look like them, sound like them. The lead singer wouldn't eat a cookie in the lobby. He's like, I can't eat a cookie, I gotta keep the abs going. And they literally are doing the band, and it's kind of mind blowing. So that's a personal favorite because I just love Van Halen and they really do them justice. But even people like Barbra Streisand, Elton John, it's just amazing to sit and enjoy that and kind of escape, just like you do in theater. It's that you just forget about that. It's something, an act that's happening. You disappear into that world. It's cool.
And it's not the only thing that's going on around here, because while you've got everything that happens here on the stage, you guys are in the process of building everything up a little bit. Can you tell me about the progress of that?
As we sit here outside that stage door, there are bulldozers and people out there working. We're super excited to be building this education wing. It's been years in the making, and it's kind of surreal to see it happening. I still go and sit in the balcony now, which we built and opened a couple years ago, and I to this day, I'm like, I can't believe we built this, and this is here in this room. And now we're going to have this new space, being able to expand the education program dramatically, which education is such a big part of my heart. I really believe that what we do for young people as far as the arts goes is so important and so formative for them as they grow and become adults, no matter what they do in life. So we are already dramatically expanding out our education program. We have 6 summer camps this summer, some of which are already sold out. We're doing 2 student main stage shows with our kids this summer, which we had well over 100 auditions come in for those. So there's really, it's cool things that are happening.
Always support the arts, fund the arts, great things.
Yes.
But a part of that project and all the building out is going to actually open up a little bit more space in this balcony. I know people are excited to get up there, because right now you can put some folks up there. Why is it going to be different? Why are you now going to be able to fill up the entirety of that balcony?
So adding the new building adds the egress that we need to open up the rest of the balcony. We built that knowing we'd only be able to use part of it until we could get this built. So we've been chomping at the bit, because that has become a coveted seat in the theater. It is one of the best views for the stage. It is one of the best sounds in the room. And those couple of rows that we're able to sell out very quickly. So now we'll be able to open the entire balcony, and that's going to add more people we can have in the theater, but it's going to add seats that the people love so much that they won't sell out as fast. So that's exciting too.
Now, looking at the year in general, we know that we've got a bunch of the tributes that are coming up in this current month, and you guys have some tributes throughout sort of the whole year.
All year long, yeah.
But what about the shows? Are there a couple that you're excited about? Is there anything that the folks at home seem to be clamoring for?
Yeah, we're getting ready to start rehearsing A Chorus Line, which we cast about 6 months ago. That cast is coming in a couple of weeks. That is already breaking box office records as one of our shows. And Grease this summer is another big one for us this year. We had more online activity than any show we've ever put online. So we're actually in the process of auditioning for that now, and we had over 1,500 stage actors from all over the country submit for 18 stage roles in that.
That's a wild number, by the way.
It's incredible, and I'm so grateful that we can pick from 1,500 people to bring in and put on the stage for the folks that come here and love this theater and love the shows that we do. So lots of good stuff. Sweeney Todd is my personal favorite. It's coming up in the fall. It's been a favorite of mine for years, and I'm excited about putting that up as well.
Well, we're excited to see what comes next here at the Milton Theatre. Is there anything you wanted to add before we get out of here?
No, we're excited for a new year. We had over 64,000 people through our doors last year. We're ready to take that number up this year when we add seats, and we've added performances. We have over 400 live events happening here this year. So we're ready for another great year in Milton.
Well, it sounds like you guys are doing great. Over, big numbers already coming in. But if you're at home, if you have not come to the Milton Theatre, if you've not experienced this yet, you gotta get in here. First of all, the building has this amazing charm to it. The shows, always incredible talent on the stage, and everybody here incredibly nice to work with. So get out there, get some tickets, come on down and check out what they have going at the Milton Theatre. We're gonna take a break, but there's more Coast Life after this.